Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know what's up with me today. I can't seem to make a proper intro. So I'm doing it fourth time now because I keep screwing up. So probably if I will forget how to speak, forgive me, even in the readings, because it seems like it's not my day. I've done so much today, so maybe that's why. So okay, let's tune into the piles now. How you could choose your pile. You have two options. You can choose from either the shell, the stone, or the intuitive card that's next to it. Okay, so don't pay attention to those decks because those decks are just laying around there. I don't know which deck I'm gonna actually be using for your pile. I go by the vibe of the pile before I do the reading. So take a pick. That's pile number one with this stone over here, pile number two with a shell, pile number three with a stone, and pile number four with a shell as well. So if you're being thrown off by all the visuals you're seeing here, so close your eyes and maybe you're gonna see or hear the number one, number two, number three, or number four. So you can choose it that way. Let me zoom in for you so you can see it a bit clearer. And I hope I've given you enough time. We're going to start and jump into the timestamps. Hello people, whoever has chosen pile number one. I have decided to use vice versa tarot for you guys, and I pulled only 3 cards because I want to do the rest on camera. Okay, and I also do have musical messages today, so we're going to be looking at the lyrics of a song. And guys, if you'll want to listen to the song or look at the lyrics, you might pick up something else from there. Okay, firstly, I kind of forgotten already which song is for pile one. Maybe it's better that way. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the song in the towards the end of the reading. Okay, so right now what's happening, your future spouse is saying what kind of adventure you are going for, because it seems like some of you are about to hop from that cliff, jump from it, and you don't care because you're chasing a star. Okay, it seems like you have your essentials here. Okay, you have a little bag with you. There is a dog over here, okay, animal of some sorts, and you're like, I'm chasing my star. But don't think a lot of you have done it just yet because of the way this card came out, or you can't see your path clearly just yet. It's something about you going towards something fresh, starting from zero. Okay, Fool is not afraid to start something from zero or take some kind of a risk, because Fool goes on adventure. So your future spouse is saying, I can see you going towards the adventure, and that adventure is going to lead you towards some kind of success. One thing what your future spouse is saying right now, I feel that he's saying, I wish I could help you with the opposition sometimes in your life. That's something that I would like to give you a hand with. But your future spouse kind of knows that you hold a lot of masculine energy. It doesn't matter you are male or female watching this, and that's what kind of opposing energy I'm talking about. Now, what's good here is that once you jump or once you start going towards that success, okay, you're not gonna see that opposition from the dark light. You're gonna see those challenges as, try me, come on, try me, I'm gonna show you. So you have balls, pile number one, and your future spouse is kind of laughing in his or her head. Damn, like this is someone who's probably going to knock everyone down on, or everything, all obstacles down in order to succeed. And that is true about you guys. You are not afraid to take a leap, and you're not afraid to go towards that success in life. You're gonna double check what that success is for you. But it seems like your future spouse is kind of waiting around the corner for you. It feels like you both might be already getting those vibes of this person is not too far away. But when we look at the turtle here, there is still time. Okay, you still have to be patient because you're going towards, if you can see, the Page of Cups, right? And the Page of Cups is the love offer. So for you guys, it's very straightforward. There's a connection with you and stars, okay? Because I keep seeing that shooting star over here. So maybe you did something. Maybe you worked with stars. Maybe with shooting star. Maybe you are a star seed yourself, okay? There's a big connection with stars here in pile number 1. And you're walking towards that opportunity of love here. But this page has their back to you just as this very moment as we speak, okay? Because they haven't showed themselves yet to you, but you both feel like it's not too long, okay? Right now, look, before you meet this person, there is some kind of accomplishment that you will achieve. And I wouldn't be surprised if you achieved something and you met them somehow there. So I keep getting this, when it comes to you and your future spouse, there is some kind of playful competition between you two. And you both might be a little bit competitive people. I wouldn't be surprised, okay? So let me see what else. What does your future spouse want you to concentrate on right now? What are they saying you should concentrate on right now? Work and occupation. Again, look what kind of masculine job that is, okay? I told you there is a lot of masculine energy in this pile. I feel like you two will be very strong-minded people here. And Aries popped in my mind. For some of you, you or them might be water signs, or you or them might be fire signs, okay? It doesn't have to be, but sensing it here. Now, work and occupation, and it makes sense because you're going towards success. So something that you want to accomplish, you're gonna get it. And your future spouse is saying, accomplish that first before we meet. You see how that's related? You're walking towards that person, literally. The Fool, he's looking that direction. 6 of Wands looking that direction. And here you go, there is your page, love offer, okay? And they want to say to you that I'm sorry I've taken some time because of that turtle over here, okay? Some of you probably like, damn you, it's been a while. We have good news. So you are very rewarded, pile number 1. You're very strong-willed and your rewards are coming, and you might even hear from someone. If you have applied for something, you might hear back. And number 7 is a good number. This is a lucky number. The news will be better than you have expected, okay? So that's a good thing. Let's see what your future spouse wants you to not bother about right now. What they don't want you to bother about. The money. Okay, let's take a look at your future spouse now, because I'm interested. They don't want you to wonder about how you can achieve abundance, financial abundance we're talking about here, okay? So let me see which deck I want to use for your future spouse. The steampunk, I feel like. We're gonna check what kind of person we're talking about here. Very competitive energy when it comes to you and this other person. Very two strong-willed people. You don't back down. You never back down, I'm hearing. So what kind of future partner are we dealing with here? Future spouse. Oh, you joking? Look at this. 2 6 of Wands. Are you kidding me? Guys, I told you. You are both very... You have your mindset on something and you don't let go of it. And that's when things start flowing to you in your life. You're like, doesn't matter how many tasks I have to complete, how much burden I have to carry, what kind of risk I have to take. I have my mindset on goal and I'm gonna get there. Look at this 6 of Wands here. Isn't that beautiful? Everyone is observing this person's success. They are a winner. Okay, this is great. Like, this is amazing, guys. You both have the same energy of being successful and being recognized somehow in life. And maybe that is why this person doesn't want you to bother or think about money that much, because it's probably because you both will be good, you will be well off, at least one of you. Okay, so if you know that you are not on a stable side right now, your future spouse, they basically saying, I got you. Okay, let's see more about personality. Wow, okay, nice. 10 of Cups. This is great, man. I wish I could have all readings like that. This is amazing. So this is someone who has a very big heart. Someone, again, this water is coming through here. Someone who does really love animals. I keep seeing that, okay? And someone who's very romantic. They would like to take you on dates that are a bit different. They don't like boring dates. So they might even do some little things that are cute, little things that are different from the usual. And it's something very unique about them, okay? And we have the Magician. So look, whoever this person is, they are manifester, and it makes sense. They're like, don't worry about money, I got you. If you want to, obviously, go and get what you need when it comes to work and occupation, because they want you to concentrate on what it is that you want to do in life and what it is that you want to succeed at. But when it comes to stability as partnership, this person has laid already the foundation, and they don't want you to worry and save. And saving is good, but they think you shouldn't save as crazy, because when it comes to our life together, I'll have your back. Okay, great. So let me pull a couple of messages from the Animal Tarot, and these are going to be messages from your future spouse, what they want to tell you right now. And I'm going to let gravity do its work. 9 of Summer, so that's 9 of Cups in this deck. It says, now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God or universe, whatever you believe in, for all that you have and all that's still yet to come. So that's great. This is basically a genie lamp, which is coming true. This is such a positive pile. I can barely believe this. I mean, I wish all readings were like that. This is a great, great energy, guys, okay? And you're on a very similar vibe, apart from that this person right now, it seems like they have already manifested something big that was in their eyes big in their life, and you are heading towards it, okay? So look, you're looking at that success. And right now, I feel like this person is still in connection with someone. But don't worry about it, because universe, God, whatever you believe in, will put you two together. But this person is already, they are thinking about someone whom they want to connect on a deeper level, and that deeper level will be coming their way. And this is basically you coming towards this person. So you have a journey over here when it comes to your own life. You are embracing the risks, embracing the challenges in your life, and therefore you are becoming stronger by every week. Every week, literally, guys. So let me see one more card, what they want to tell you here. Okay, let's let gravity do its work again. We have 2 of Winter. It says, procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you are torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. So they are saying, basically, your future spouse is saying, don't listen to what everyone else wants you to do. Do what you want to do. And again, I keep hearing I have your back, because it seems like this is your future spouse behind you. They are like, I have your back. You don't see me with you physically just yet, but I have your back. So I hope, pile number 1, this made sense. Now let's check what song is yours. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have X Ambassadors, Hold You Down. This is such a supportive energy here, guys. And the lyrics are, part of the lyrics, if you go to war, well, doesn't it make sense? Look, I'm just gonna put those cards next to it. This makes sense. Okay, so it says, if you go to war, I go to war for you. For you, we'll be the last ones dancing when the lights go out. When there is no one to hold you, I will still hold you down. So look, what kind of energy we're dealing with here. This is literally, I mean, this pile number 1 kicks ass. What can I say? Listen to this song if you'd like to the full song. This is an amazing song. This song was written, so the vocalist has basically written the song about his brother, who is a pianist in the band, and he's blind. And a video is amazing, but in your case, I would read the lyrics and take it romantic way. But I really do like that this song came through for you guys, because this is family vibe. This is like, I got you, whatever happens. And that's what kind of vibe we have here. Okay, don't worry, I got you. I will hold you down whenever you will need my help. Because come on, this person is a massive ass manifester here, okay? So, but I feel like you are thinking, I keep hearing that in my head, you're like, I don't need anyone to take care of me, and I get you. But if this person wants to, allow them to help you out, or allow them to gift you things, because they're really giving and they would love to do that for you. Yes, you're still gonna have your own successes. It doesn't mean that you're going to be somehow weaker than the other person. It's just that that person's vibe, that's how they like to live their life. Okay, they are like, I want to give, so let this person give, and let this person bring that joy in your life. Okay, you have to allow this person to give you things, and it doesn't mean that you are using them. It means that you are both very strong individuals, as we can see here, and whoever this person we're asking about here, there is a both vibes, the feminine and the masculine, but they mostly sit in the masculine, and masculine really wants to care about the feminine, a bit like in this card over here. Okay, he's holding her hand, etc., etc. And again, hold you down. So take a look at that song if you'd like to. And I hope this made sense, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 2, this intuitive card here. So I've pulled 3 cards from the vice versa already, and we're going to do the rest on camera. So what's happening here? Your future spouse's higher self can see the past heartbreak you went through. And everyone does go through heartbreaks, but whatever you had to cope with, pile number 2, I'm really sorry, and you know who I'm talking to here, so it's not for everyone. Okay? Because your future spouse's higher self, I almost see like their higher self could see what was happening at that time, but obviously the future spouse, 3D them, okay, who have erased memory from the higher self, couldn't obviously feel the vibes. Maybe they did feel the vibe, but they couldn't see what was happening. So it's almost as I saw their higher self observing what's up with you at that difficult time. And if you can see here in the 3 of Swords, there is a person, so I'm gonna focus, there is a person watching the heartbreak. Okay, whatever has happened, it hurt someone badly. And it's not something small, I don't think, in pile number 2. Something has hurt you on a deeper level here. And it can be connected with family, it can be connected with, so it's gonna split. For someone it's family, for someone is, someone has hidden something from them, or someone was a bit manipulative, okay, or somehow played someone's heart basically. And maybe they promised them unicorns and stuff and that never came in a way. So there's a situation where someone has been hurt and they are trying to fix their heart again, okay? They're trying to heal basically, and this is what it's talking about. Now, I really, in the moon card, I really don't like that we have a mask. So that could be really related to the heartbreak, okay? So when I looked at your cards, I almost saw that soul watching what's happening with you. And that's basically their higher self almost watching your life in the weirdest way possible. I know this was my vision, and I'm trying to put this vision, make sense of it as much as I can. Okay, so I hope this made sense. I really hope. And you're gonna be talking about this in the future with your future spouse. I feel like this time was really important for you somehow in your life. Would it be something that you've learned already? Would it be something that you're still learning from? And this subject will somehow be important when it comes to communication, when it comes to being like you will be in the future for your future spouse, because you really need this somehow. And I know that in some cases it might have been unfair, or it's not something that you wish for others, but this will somehow make you two closer together. So your future spouse basically wants you to know that it's okay to feel that way, and more so it's okay to talk about certain things like that with people who are close next to you. So now they really want you to make sure who you communicate with are the people who do stay in your life. Your future spouse doesn't want you to communicate with people who come and go, because Knight of Wands tends to do that. Knight of Wands tends to come and go, not all the time, but a lot of times, especially in this setup over here, that's how he is coming through. Okay, so your future spouse really wants you to see people clearly, and what kind of masks maybe sometimes some situations even tend to wear. You know, when you do see something, maybe something seems to you very nice, beautiful, glittery, and then you take the facade off and there is darkness sometimes. I hope this is making sense, because I'm going very specifically here. So if it's not your message, maybe try another pile or another reading. Okay, let me see what your future spouse would like you to concentrate on right now. What they would like you to concentrate on right now. What are they saying? What they would like you to concentrate. This is a big, massive telepathic connection happening here. I mean, I can't avoid it because I keep getting, it's like as if I would be communicating telepathically with someone, but I don't know them. Does it make sense? So that's what kind of vibe I'm getting from pile number 2 here. That's going to be a big, big spiritual connection here. What they would like to advise you, what to concentrate on right now. Young woman, so this might be your friend, your family member. This is a very genuine, nice and honest person. Maybe they do need help, maybe you need help, so ask them for help or vice versa, okay? What they would like you to concentrate on. High honor. So whoever is trying to achieve something, whoever is still studying, or let's say even if you're not, if you are trying to achieve certain goals in your workplace, or or do some kind of course. Maybe you want to start some kind of course or study something new. Your future spouse is saying that that's great for you to do right now. It's going to make you happy. So high honors is something that they would want you to take a look at. And especially when it comes to getting some kind of certificate or diploma or anything to do with that. So they would really want your focus to be on that right now. And that young woman is coming through here too. I want to pull one more card. By the way, pay attention to number 3 and 7 for some of you. Wow, did you see that jump? What else they want to concentrate? Okay, we have a journey. So for some of you, you might be ending something and starting something new. For some others, you might just want to jump on that train and go somewhere. So keep paying attention to those birds over here. And this is saying to me that there's some kind of freedom that you're chasing or you are thinking about. And that's going to be important when it comes to your future endeavors. Maybe that journey is somehow connected to those high honors. Maybe you have to go somewhere to get somewhere in order to take that. Okay, I'm not sure. It's something about New Year's Eve here too. I don't know why, but those fireworks reminded me of New Year's. What does your future spouse want you to let go of right now or don't bother about? Okay, let's see. Not bother about. What they want you to let go of and not bother about. Expectations. They don't want you to be waiting for things. Your future spouse might be saying that sometimes you are expecting things to go a certain way, and when they don't, you then do tend to get upset. So the less expectation, the happier you, basically. What else? What should you let go of? What you should let go of? Thoughts. Look, yeah, thoughts and expectations kind of go together. So you might maybe tend to overthink or overanalyze or over-expect things to go certain ways. For me, this pile is saying kind of go with the flow. Learn to go with the flow. And maybe that is why sometimes you do tend to get quite a bit of heartbreaks, little heartbreaks. It doesn't have to be a big one here, okay? Because you expect from people a lot. And maybe when you do, you're like, but I would never have done this, you know? How could they? Or how could this situation end up this way? And the less we expect from people in situation, the easier it is. But it's very difficult for some people to learn how to do that because they just have a big heart. Okay, so really pay attention to that woman, that feminine energy who is around you here, because it seems like your future spouse really likes that woman. Okay, they probably will become friends as well once they will get to know each other. You have a very honest and very nice person around you that they appreciate and they want you to spend a bit more time with them. Okay, let's see what future spouse, what kind of personality we're talking about here. Let's see. We have 4 of Cups. Let me adjust and focus back on the desk. 4 of Cups. We have the Hangman. And we have 6 of Cups. Okay, so again, for sure, past life connection, okay? Because I told you that telepathic connection was really, really strong that I felt. Now, this person, personality-wise, does tend to get bored easily. But when Hangman popped out, it just made sense to me. Why? Because this person might possibly be someone who is also a little bit, I do sense that, they might be from another planet, okay? And they're like, you know what? I do have to put myself on hold sometimes in order to see life from a different perspective. And I do sometimes question a lot of things and I don't see the potential only because it seems like for this person, might be sometimes a little bit difficult to live in the 3D. They might tend to live in their head because they have brilliant ideas. Aquarius popped in my mind, water signs popping in my mind here. A bit of fire here too, and air, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Just notice that. I would throw it out, a thought. Now, this person might be someone from your past. Now, listen, it's not going to be someone whom you don't want to come back. So let's say when I don't see this very often, but when I feel I do only then, some people then say, you know, I don't want my ex to be back. It's fine. No one is forcing you to be with your ex. And if you don't want to be with them, it's probably not that person. It's probably the past life connection that we're talking about here with the Six of Cups, okay? So for some others, if you feel like there was a potential in the past connection, and if you were maybe not ready for this connection, or you felt like you both needed to grow by separation, it's possible that your future spouse is someone that you might have known of in the past. Okay, so it depends. It splits to two. Take your scenario here. Now, let me pull a couple of cards from the Animal Tarot and let's see what your future spouse wants you to know. And these have quick messages in them. I think you're going to discuss life with this person. You're going to have those heart-to-heart conversations. You both have gone through a lot, guys, pile number 2, and you'll be sharing that openly. And those burdens and those difficulties will somehow put you two together, will make you closer, okay? We have a dreamer. It says, you are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. This leap of faith is kind of coming through here in my past readings. So I don't know if you guys have contemplated on where you're at, what you want to do, and you're thinking to do something new. But whatever the case here, this is saying, look, there's an angel watching this dog. I'm sorry, I need to focus this manually every time. I don't know why. There is an angel watching this little dog jumping, okay? And it seems like that angel has helped somehow. So you're being looked after, it seems like, by spirit or by maybe your ancestors or deceased. Those who relate to that heartbreak, okay? That can be your deceased here looking after you. And your future spouse wants you to know that you need to tune into that more lighthearted, childlike energy. Your inner child has to be awakened, okay? That's very important for pile number 2, because you've gone through quite a lot here. One more, please. And we have 10 of Winter. Again, look, dogs. There is a connection with dogs here too. It's saying the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. So in this pile, there is some kind of need of, again, of freedom, because look, that dog, no one is holding the leash. That dog is holding its own leash here, okay? So he's like, I'm gonna take myself for a walk. So it's something about you, again, ending 10, starting fresh. What is it that you want to start fresh? So your future partner is more concentrated right now. They really want you to pay attention to your emotional side, to your heart chakra. Your heart chakra really needs healing for pile number 2, and they really don't want you to be stuck in hardships and keep playing those scenarios all over again of what has happened before. They would like you to concentrate on the sunshine rather than the moon side, because this moon in this deck is not the nicest moon that I've seen. Again, you know, your future spouse really wants you to find more. You do have these nice people around you, honest people around you. They want you to find a couple of more people who do have no mask on. They always speak their truth, and they can be your guides and you can be theirs. So there would be an equal give and take. Can't speak, guys. I told you, pile number 2 at the very beginning. I was already, I couldn't speak. So there's one more thing I want to say. Your future spouse wants you to know that you shouldn't expect things from people who are already showing you that they probably will not deliver. So this message is not for all of you. It might be for a couple of you. Because sometimes it seems like someone might lower their standards due to what they expect, and once those expectations are not met, that's when disappointment kicks in. And your future spouse wants you to keep your ground and be with people who are of the same vibe, someone who does speak the truth like you do, someone who does have those high standards like you do, so that you can somehow share the experiences and share the ideas when it comes to future plans too. So let's take a look at your song and what kind of lyrics we have for you here, pile number 2s. Okay, for you I have Creed, 1 second, with arms wide open, and it says, well, I don't know if I am ready to be the man I have to be. I will take a breath, I will take her by my side, we stand in awe, we have created life. And then it says, with arms wide open, I will show you everything. So whoever this person is, it seems like this is someone who would like to show you around, or show you places, or show you something that is there to their heart. And I feel like, again, a lot of sharing stories is coming through here when it comes to your future spouse. I feel like I do see you both going on journeys, on adventures, but those journeys will be very personal. So I do see you saying, hey, let me take you to the place that means a lot to me, and they're gonna do the same. They're gonna be like, let me show you the place that means something to me. And you will be learning about each other through those trips, or through those adventures that are somehow connected to memories of yours. Okay, that is a very healing connection for pile number 2, and I feel like you are still going through this phase of healing your heart of whatever has happened. If it's not your message, leave it for someone else out there. Your future spouse really wants you to understand that sometimes you don't see how much worthy, on how much more you are worth than you allow yourself to see. And again, if it's not your message, leave it for someone else. But someone really needs to hear that. Okay? So I hope this made sense, pile number 2. And I'm going to catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 3, this intuitive card or a stone. So I have pulled 3 cards from the vice versa tarot, and we're looking at more or less what you're going through right now and what might be important to you right now before we tune into the whole reading. Okay, it's going to tie in later on, okay? So don't worry about it. Now, what I see happening here, I see that a lot of you are on a standstill, so it might be you trying to figure out what it is that you want to do next, okay? And I don't know why, maybe some of you are doctors or work in an environment where you have to somehow take care of another person. It doesn't necessarily have to be medical, but I do have a vibe of someone who might be possibly an advisor or somehow helping the other one out, okay? So maybe health, maybe healings, maybe advisor, maybe doctor, okay, nurse, doesn't matter. Now, things are on standstill, it seems like here for you, but I don't know why for pile number 3, it seems like that's a very good time for you. Because what I'm getting here, it seems like this time is giving you to reorganize somehow your life. So the Emperor is someone who likes order. Emperor is someone who knows where they want to go next, and it seems like you had to be in that standstill or see from a different perspective some situation, okay, or maybe person for some of you, in order to realign your life somehow, because you have everything in order, don't get me wrong, but it seems like you are making little changes or little adjustments when it comes to your future here. And look, the future is in your hands. The luck is in your hands, okay? Wheel of Fortune is saying you are the one who is ruling your future. So how things are gonna turn out to you does depend on what kind of energy you are in. And you in the Emperor energy right now. So you have very, very strong masculine energy about you. You don't have to be male, as many of you know. You just hold a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? You're very self-confident people. So if you feel like you have lost that on the way sometimes, I don't think that it takes you forever to come back on track, okay? So you have your future in your hands and no one can take it away from you. You can see this in 2 cards over here. No one can take away how your future will pan out from you if you ever wondered. Because you are someone who's holding the world, the golden globe. That's how I do see this here, okay? And I'm paying attention. Sorry, I have so many messages like flowing in my head that I just keep being distracted here. You know what I'm hearing? I don't know why you clicked, because many of you in pile number 3, it seems like you don't need another half sometimes. You might feel like you don't need another half, your better half sometimes, because you're like, I got it all on my own. So there is a difference when it comes to you probably as someone who's saying, I don't need you, but I want you. Therefore, I'm going to make this work. So once we tuned into your energy, now let's see what your future spouse wants to tell you. So what they would like you, or what they're advising you to concentrate on right now. And we have ending and loss. Okay, we have older man. So some of you might be ending things with someone who is older or someone who is an older soul. So take it as it resonates. There is some kind of change or ending connected to that older man, and your future spouse really wants you to concentrate on that somehow. So I don't know why. You probably will know if that's your reading, what that means to you. So it can split to 2. For some of you, it can be talking about paying attention to or renewing or making relationship with older man better, whoever that older man is in your life right now. So maybe you need to make some kind of adjustments, or maybe you do need to become closer. Now for some others, it can be something to do with that ending and loss. So maybe if you did go through loss or ending of some sorts, you should go and ask for help or advice from this older man. Maybe you just have to reconnect with your father or heal the family issues if you do think that you have issues when it comes to your dad. Okay, so that's something to concentrate on. Let me see what else here. What else is there for you to concentrate on that your future spouse would advise you right now? Let's see. Rest or illness. Okay, so your future spouse is saying you're doing a great thing right now because you are in that stagnant position. things are not moving maybe as fast as you would want them to move, and it's okay. Take a rest. This is your rest period, okay? This is a time when you don't have to be someone who's taking care of everyone, taking care of things in your life, you know, planning things out. It's okay to take the chill pill right now. That's the way it has to be. Pay attention to number 4. It's very important for pile number 3, okay? Now, let's see. Let's take a look at your future spouse. Who is this person? Whom you're gonna be dealing with, please? What kind of personality are we dealing with? We have 3 of Cups. We have Death. So look, your future spouse can relate to whatever ending you're going through here. It seems like your future spouse has gone through a similar thing that you have when it comes to some kind of ending. And we have 9 of Pentacles. So your future spouse is going to be, by the way, you're very lucky in this life. I don't know if you have acknowledged that or not yet. Your future spouse will be someone who loves to have a good time with friends, with family members. They like get-togethers, okay? And I don't know why I'm feeling intuitively that they are with people right now. So it's not that this person is alone right now. They are surrounded by good friends or family. They are, by the way, someone who is single right now at this very moment, and they would like you to know that. And they also are potentially someone who is very good in having or in creating their own business. And look, if you two would come together, your future spouse is like, hey, I would want to have that lucky vibration from you, because then we could make this business work together really well. So if you ever wanted to work together with your spouse, it's okay if you don't want to, because for some people that creates problems. It depends how you communicate together, but you would be really good if you did work together. And I do think that your future spouse would let you be the boss, or would let you take over a very responsible position in that business. So I think they would even want to take a backseat a bit and watch you take over, but not from that selfish way. It's because they do see that you hold that emperor energy, and emperor knows what he's doing, okay? And they would see that potential in you, and you talk together, and they would be like, you know what, you really want to express yourself through being boss, director, I don't know, a creator, whatever it is for you guys in the future. And I think you'd be great at that, and I'm gonna take the backseat and take care of the rest, whatever needs to be taken care of. So your future spouse wants you to know that you might possibly do some kind of business together, or be involved in somehow work might bring you together, guys, here, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So your future spouse wants you to know that. But I do more so feel like this would be a business that you both would come up with, or this person has a beginning of it and then you join and it becomes something big, okay? So let me see what your future spouse wants you to kind of not pay attention to, or not bother about right now, or maybe something that you are worried about and it's not as important to you right now here. Let's see. We have work, occupation, and doesn't make sense if you will be working together in the future. Maybe that's why your future spouse is like, don't worry, that's gonna come to you, you know? There's gonna be a time when you will understand, or you will come up with something. Maybe you both will come up with this idea, okay, once you meet. I wouldn't be surprised. What else? Meeting, get together. So this person, ooh, that reminds me of Corona situation, doesn't it? if you're watching this video after the whole chaos is gone, so don't take this message in that way. I'm gonna tell you what that might mean to you. But your future partner wants you to stay away from people, and look, they're wearing masks over here, a bit like during this time of virus. Your future spouse is saying maybe if you could stay in that isolation or that stagnant period of time for some time, take care of yourself. Don't maybe meet a lot of people, or don't meet your friends or family for some time. They just want you to be safe, basically. This is someone who's very caring, so they just want you to be safe this very moment, okay? So don't worry, I'm not trying to scare you here. I'm just saying that this is someone who will care a lot how you feel, not only emotionally but physically too. And that was coming through with the rest or illness card as well, okay? So they're saying take a rest. And then again, this is very connected to how they look at you. They will look at you. They want you to know this. They will look at you and they'll be like, look, you look too tired, go and take a nap. I really care about how you feel like, not only emotionally but physically too. I want you to be healthy and I want you to be strong, because you are strong, but sometimes you maybe overwork yourself and they don't want you to carry that much load. Make sense? Okay. So let me pull a couple of cards from the Animal Tarot and let's see what else they want to tell you here at this very moment in your life. Let's see what's up. What does your future spouse want you to know right now? We have Queen of, again, lying down. It's something about lying down. It's okay for you to lay down now and do not much. It's fine. So it's saying all your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away situations that aren't working for you anymore, and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. Now, take the message that is vibing with your situation. What I'm feeling intuitively in this case is more so taking that rest and doing something in your home environment that's gonna somehow make you feel that you've done something good. If you wanna throw some old clothes out, or maybe put them in a bag and donate them, maybe you want to clean that shelf that you haven't cleaned for a while and you have so much old stuff there that is not needed anymore. Basically stuff like that, okay? So let me see what else here. But again, laying down is somehow important here. So maybe you're someone who is used to running around all the time and, making sure that everything is the way it is, the way it has to be. And your future spouse is saying, this is your time to take a chill pill now, okay? Use it and really ground yourself at this very moment. And it says, you will be given advice that's both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. Focus only upon the positive in every situation or person. I feel like this one was a little bit vague, but maybe for some of you it's gonna make sense. I want to pull one more card for you guys, and then we're gonna take a look at what your lyrics are saying. I don't know if I told you guys in intro or not. We going to introduce music to this reading too. Okay, let's see what else. There's connection with big cats here, okay? Now, it's saying a wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you will still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. So your future spouse is warning you about some kind of great inspiring opportunity that will be coming your way. But for now, they want you to relax. They want you to take some time off and really take care of yourself, okay? Even the Queen of Autumn, caring. I keep looking at that, okay? Caring. So let's take a look at what song we have for you if you want to listen to the lyrics or listen to the song, okay? So we have Donny Montel, and it's called I've Been Waiting for This Night. And it says, for 1,000 years, through a million tears, with a hungry heart, every day apart, I've been waiting for this night. and then it says, if only I could stay here by your side. So again, look, by your side is coming through here to me, here, okay, there is that connection, as if this person would like to be with you at this very moment, but you are not in each other's life just yet. But they have no doubt that whatever you do in life, you're going to do great. And they somehow are jealous of the good fortune and good energy that you carry about you. You have really, really blessed energy here. I don't know if you've noticed that, or you will start noticing it in the future a bit more. It seems like sometimes when other people tend to get into tricky situations, you somehow might notice that you avoid certain things. And it's possibly because you're listening to your gut feeling and you are being led by your higher self. So your future partner really wants you to, it's kind of they're waiting for you to show that to them, because it seems like they a bit more in that 3D world, okay? They're more like present, they're very present, they're thinking about how can I make this and that work, and they're more into that logical side. And also, you know, when they eat their meal, they eat their meal, and that's pretty much it. And I feel like you might be tending to daydream sometimes when you eat, you know, think about what's the next thing I want to do. And for them, this is something very important. I think they're going to, once you'll give a bit of that for them, you're going to both do great things, because they will teach you how to be more grounded and how to have more fun and kind of relax, okay? And not to feel pressure to do things sometimes, or not to feel pressured, overstressed by responsibilities. And there's gonna be this good exchange. But this person seems like they are very happy to meet you. And through that song, you're gonna see Donny Montel. I think it's one of the Eurovision songs. I don't know how I remember that song. I guess it's meant to be. That song is very, and by the way, that's Lithuanian artist. That song is very happy every time I listen to it. It seems like Donny gets inspired by the whole connection, the surroundings. And again, oh, this is vibing so much together. I think they are in the party in the music video, or they meet in the party. I'm not sure. I didn't watch it again. I just know that I wanted to listen to it, but because that song, it's been out there for a while, so that's why. And look, we have a celebration happening here, even though if it's not as big, but you might possibly meet this person somewhere out and about, okay? I wouldn't be surprised. In some kind of social setting, maybe through a friend, doesn't matter. But this person is very keen to meet you, but I can't explain that clearly to you, because it's like that spark, optimism, you know, new vibration, all in one. And I think that song might give away a little bit of what I'm trying to say here. So I hope this made sense, pile number 3, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 4 people, whoever has chosen this card or shell over here. Now, what I'm getting for you guys, we're gonna start off with your energy first, and how basically what I'm gonna be telling you, those words would be coming through as advice from your future spouse, okay? So with the 10 of swords here, for some of you there might be a situation where you look at yourself of how many challenges you had in life, and you're like, damn, I've went through a lot, okay? And I really like to check both sides of these vice versa tarot cards. This is saying that everything that you went through, you might be starting to acknowledge it right now. Or for some others of you, what I'm saying here, it seems like you are unstoppable, and your future spouse can see that, because look, even if that person was knocked down once, if you can see that here, they keep on going. They don't care. They're just gonna keep on working. Doesn't matter how injured they are, doesn't matter how many difficulties they went through, they never give up. So your future spouse wants you to know that they see your strength. They truly see the both sides of you that you have, the intuitive side with the moon over here, if you can see, and the sun that you carry. which is the masculine clarity, right? And it seems like you've been through so many battles here, but you never ever give up. You're very good at communication here, it seems like, and you're also very good at stamina. So stamina could be coming through as mental stamina, it can be coming through as physical stamina too, because I feel like some of you have been doing some kind of sports that you were very involved in when you were younger, or you still are, and you have strong body and strong mind. So take whichever message resonates. Would it be your mindset? Would it be your body? That is very, very strong. You never give up, pile number 4. Now, what is needed for you? I feel like you need to nurture yourself a little bit more. Taken from the intuitive card that you've chosen, this is telling me that you need to mother yourself a little bit more at this very moment, and your future spouse would want you to do so, because they don't want you to keep on going, working and overworking yourself sometimes, or fighting for yourself and everyone else around you maybe sometimes. They would really like you to put those loads down and pat yourself on the back, and look back at how much you have accomplished already and how many difficulties you went through and you came on top of it. Okay, that's very important here. Now let's take the Kipper deck and let's see what your future spouse would advise you to concentrate on right now. What your future spouse would like you to concentrate on right now. We have high honors, so you're probably going to be noticed, you're going to be valued, you're going to get something that you're not expecting right now because of how much time and effort you put in some things in your life. You really deserve the best, you know. And pile number 4, you have such a you're very humble. You're very humble, and you have such a light-hearted but also this warrior type of energy. And if you wanted to take a look at one other pile, I feel like there might be a message for you, because one other pile was kind of talking about that energy too. And I feel like that would be you might find a message in one more pile if you are drawn to. If not, don't push it, okay? So let me see what else here. They really want your future partner wants you to understand how much you have accomplished so far. Maybe you don't see that sometimes yourself. Maybe you don't notice how much you have accomplished. And those accomplishments don't have to be like massive, you know, big ones, but they are big for you. For some of you, these are going to be big obstacles that you went through, and you should really pat yourself on the back for that. They will also want you to spend a little bit more time indoors now, or read about something that you've been always interested about, but maybe you didn't have time, or spend some time contemplating and really doing that part of self-care, but it's very connected to knowledge somehow. So maybe you want to deepen your knowledge, and maybe you're unsure if you should start doing so or not. There are a lot of books, and it feels like your education is very important for you. If it's not education, it's self-development for pile number 4. And your future spouse is really proud of that. You are very honorable, really respected, and that's something that you should concentrate on right now. Really give yourself that pat on the back here, guys, okay? Let me see what your future spouse would like you to not pay attention to or not bother about, you know? Let me see what that's gonna be. We have partnership. So it seems like for some of you, this is so strange, right? Maybe some of you are in partnership right now, and your future spouse is like, nah, you're gonna marry me. You know, I'm sorry, but this is coming through. It's not for all of you. It seems very egoistic, right? Like, let go of them. No, it doesn't have to be. For some of you, it might be a business partnership. It might be friendship. It might be, I don't know, a family partnership of some sorts that maybe is giving you a hard time. Maybe you want a break from someone, and it's okay to take that break, this is saying, okay? And your future spouse wants you to know that your partner, even if you are with someone right now, or if you're interested in someone right now, should never push you to do things that you know you don't want to, or experience things that you don't feel like are right for you. So your future partner really wants you to be treated fairly here. Let me see what else you should let go of here. Yearning and abroad. So right now they might be telling you to take a break from a trip or from some kind of, yeah, you might have wanted to take some kind of trip, and just for now, not forever, they would like you to maybe leave that on a side just for now, because I feel like you're gonna see why in the future. You might know about this already, maybe you've been stopped from it, and your future partner is like, yeah, I acknowledge it in a way, okay, yeah, you kind of have to put this on hold. But really do think that what they are trying to say here, that you're going to be experiencing a lot of things together, and you shouldn't worry if you feel like you want to see the world or if you want to travel more. I feel like you'll be able to do that with this person, okay? So let's take a look at this future partner of yours, and let's see what kind of energy you're going to be dealing with. Future partner, please. Let's let gravity do its work. We have Ace of Wands. Whoever this future spouse is, they're going to be very turned on by you physically, but don't get me wrong, this is not going to be only physical contact, physical communication, only physical, okay? Because it's going to be someone who really, really values your time and who is there to care for you, because right now it seems like they really are worried about you overworking or overthinking, and they really want you to take that break and give yourself some time, and really don't carry too much. I keep hearing, don't carry too much. You've done good enough. Okay, let me see what else here, what kind of energy you'll be dealing with. We have the Five of Swords. So again, communication. This is someone who might be a little bit stubborn sometimes, and you're gonna have great discussions. If you'll be both very open-minded when it comes to different points of views in life, you're gonna be, I feel like you would have these discussions that would lead you to know topics that you maybe were not aware of or didn't know as much about. You would get a lot of knowledge from discussing things with this person, okay? And same goes for them, because you do hold a lot of knowledge. You are all about swords, ideas, communication, knowledge, okay? Let me see what else here. And you have Four of Pentacles. So this is someone who will know how to invest their money wisely, someone who will know how to where to put their money in order for that money to be safe, secure, and be useful for the future. So whenever troubles occur in the future, it seems like this person will be like, don't worry, I got this. I have savings, I have money for the times when times are not so bright. Makes sense? And this is someone who would also be a good investor. I feel like I want one more card for you. Let me see who we're dealing with. This is someone who might be a bit mysterious from the very beginning, and they might not give away as much about themselves to you. So there is a bit of mystery when it comes to this person, okay? So don't be surprised. Now let's take a look at the Animal Tarot. And let's see. So these have quick messages in them. So when I'm going to be reading this message is going to be coming from your future spouse, okay? Something that you might need to hear or know or advice. Let me see what's going to be coming through here. We have Prince of Summer, and it says, a deeply emotional and probably romantic experience will sweep you off your feet. Things can move very quickly during such whirlwind encounters, so stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. So, I mean, for me, this message is saying basically that I'm out there and prepare for this connection, because it's going to be moving very swiftly, it feels like, okay? And again, the heart and the intellect part is very connected here, and I feel like you're going to be, by the way, look up the meaning of the ladybug, spiritual meaning of it. You might find the message there for you, okay? This person is basically warning you that they might sweep you off your feet, or you will. And it's going to be obviously going both ways. And this connection might start off a bit mysteriously, because this person will probably be a little bit or reserved or shy, or they might not give away too much about themselves. But once they do open up to you, I feel like it might be a second or third time, because firstly they will be like, you might even say yourself like, I'm not sure if this person even likes me. It's not about them not liking you, it's about how they're a bit secretive, okay, but not from that bad side. And once you do get to know each other and you are comfortable with one another, so that even the wedding might come pretty quickly for you two guys, okay? I really feel that for piles number 4. Let me see what else your future partner wants to tell you here. So this is a romantic person. You can tell straight away. This might be someone who is jealous too, because when we asked what you have to let go of, we have partnership, and then we have this prince. So for me, this is saying that, hey, you know, I'm your prince. This other person or these other people you have dated, they were not your princes. And you're probably laughing right now. Well, obviously, if I didn't end up with them, right? Okay, let's see what's up here. What else do you want to tell you? We have balance, and it says, by merging varying points of view, you can generate an an extraordinary new idea, compromise with others, and collaborate to discover better solution. So there is some kind of balance needed when it comes to communicating with other people right here. And this person, again, they are saying it's better for you right now not to see only in black and white terms. Maybe see gray sometimes, because it's going to be much easier for your own self to get balanced in life. I don't know what it's relating to you specifically here too, but I feel like some of you know what that's talking about already. So this is saying merge varying points of view, okay? Be more open-minded about certain situation in your life right now. I want one more card from this Animal Tarot deck, and we're gonna be looking at the musical messages too. Okay, let's see. We have 9 of Autumn. I love that this card. It's saying your success has brought you financial security and the rewards of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. And again, you see, like, time off to enjoy your own company, rest. So this is making sense. Again, this is saying, hey, they really care about your well-being here, and they really want you to take some time off and really pamper yourself in a way. It says you may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. So this is your heads up when it comes to your finances. If you have been feeling of balance, or if you have been thinking about it too much and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to succeed, your future spouse wants you to know that it's going to be all right. Okay? Now, let's take a moment and let's see what song we have for you. And I have it ready over here. And if you want to listen to the whole song or read the whole lyrics, okay? We have X Ambassadors song called Gorgeous. And it says, nobody understands you. You ain't nothing they can handle. Well, makes sense, because look how much you can handle. We said that from the very get-go. And I promise I wasn't putting these lyrics together with the tarot reading, because I wanted to read it at the very end, so I left it on a side. But this is making sense. You ain't nothing they can handle. Every man you put your hands on, you make him or her. I had to include her, so you know there are men and women watching this. So let's go by him first, so don't confuse you. You make him feel so goddamn handsome. So this is a very, very beautiful song. If you want to look it up, I feel like a lot of you will know this song. Again, this is very much vibing. This sentence here, every man you put your hands on, you make him feel so goddamn handsome. And again, look, we have that passionate Ace of Wands card, and we have this hand, right? So for me, this is again saying that's how your connection will start. This person is very, very passionate themselves, and you might even feel the way they will touch you or they will hug you. You might feel this energy, flow of energy through their hands, and you're going to make this person feel such way too, where you like, They will, by the way, really like your hands, I feel like, too. There's something about hands here and touch, and how you'll make this person feel. So look at that song, read the lyrics, or listen to the song, because this is a very passionate connection, and it feels like it's going to develop very soon to a very serious commitment. Okay, I think a lot of you might not even expect it to go that way. By the way, have to throw it out here. For some of you, your deceased is looking after you, and I feel like it's only for those who know who is looking after them. So they are like, by the way, we're gonna be around you, and we're still around you. It's something about you having a spirit of deceased person who is very close to you, and they're looking after you, especially when it comes to difficulties in life. Okay, they're next to you. So if you'd like to talk to them, maybe talk to them through meditation, or connect to them in the way that you think it is suitable for you. So that's what I have for pile number 4, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now.